Okay, I went in blind with this. I got pretty far. I didn't get as far as I wanted to. So I'm gonna leave it. The only thing that I didn't get is I had to concatenate the files manually, but other than that, it all works. Some things with N8N, it's not easy to work with lists, so I would have had to delegate out to like a Google Sheet or something. I didn't want to put together an API key on the spot. I only had like 20 minutes, so I got that done. I think it still built something cool. Okay, so not quite sure the agenda for the day. The idea is to build with N8N. They just released integrations with 11 Labs. So my initial take was I was going to jump on here and build a phone agent that used 11 Labs, maybe integrated with Twilio, and then I could hit it, use N8N to control the logic. That's not going to work. So if I create a new workflow, I can show they did release integrations with 11 Labs. 11 Labs. But there's nothing at all to do with like voice agents. There's nothing where I can, call it. If you ever used 11 Labs, they have, let's see. If you ever use 11 Labs, they have a really good, like basically agent. Let's see, conversational AI agents. And I can just show this here. This is when I started on a second ago. They have this really cool agent that does basically what any agentic system does. It lets you add tools. It lets you, add a system prompt. You can store variables and things like that. So in between the calls. So I expected it to be this. Apparently it's not. It's just generating. We're not going to let that stop us. We want to build with N8N and 11 Labs. So I'm thinking, my first thought, maybe it'll evolve as we go. I'm going to spend, 20 to 30 minutes here just building. So my first thought is, can we get it to generate a podcast or something? So let's see. Maybe we could do let's do add a first step for now. Let's see. We have a trigger. I don't know. Trigger manually. We'll say when I click it for now. When I click it, can we 11 Labs? Can we convert text to speech? Credentials. Let me actually pause this while I add the. All right, that should be added. Let's see how nice it works. So. Let us choose. Let's see. Drew sounds like a nice guy. So let's say over the moon. Does it work? And what does it do? Okay, so it just gives me this. There's no way to actually even play it. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I can download it. And let's see what happens. Does it open?
The cow jumped over the moon.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Huh, now I'm starting to wonder, what can we do with that? Is there some way we can make them have a conversation? Like, can I say I want to enter a subject, and then in that subject I take maybe two different models? I think I have, I don't know, for now let's not worry about the two models, but maybe can I have two AIs talk to each other with a different voice and make it into a podcast? That sounds good. That sounds good enough that it can probably do it in 20 minutes. And it looks cool. So let's do that. We're going to do that. So the first step, that's nice. Let's get rid of you for now, though. First step is when I click manually. I wonder if I can take a text input. No, I don't think you can. And here, that's one of the hangups of N8N is I would need to somehow make an API call to it. So maybe that's what we need to do. I don't know. Maybe that's what we're going to do. Let's say webhook. Or API, maybe we just need to do webhook for now. Let's get rid of you, and when we have this webhook, can we accept the webhook? We'll use test URL for now. Immediately respond. We're gonna respond immediately. That's not too good. I don't know if it was production, we would do something different. Maybe we will, but for now, let's just say that it's gonna accept maybe some post data. Authentication none. That way anyone can send. It's a test one, so I don't know. I'm not gonna enable it. So if anyone sees this and tries to hit it, they're gonna be kind of shit out of luck. Let's say, all right, let's take it and let's see what we can do. Listen for test event. I'm gonna need to come down here. Not now. Alright, I'm gonna pause. Alright, now I have the terminal open. Having to pause for everything today. Let's just see if we come up here. I don't remember the exact syntax for curl. This webhook is not registered for get events. Did I make a... Yes, I did. Let's see down here. Let me ask ChatGPT real quick to help me out. What's the syntax? Curl syntax for... Here we can move this. For post. And I think it's like -x -x post, then here, and then we can, damn it. Alright, -h, we're just gonna copy this, h this, and then we do -d, and let's say like, topic is, T-Rex versus, I don't know, I'm gonna say grizzly bear. That sounds like a fun topic. Which one would win? Okay, so if we come back over here, we see, and we get topic T-Rex versus grizzly bear. All right, and so N8N is kind of awesome, so we could do this. Now I wonder how, like, we need to make a discussion around that. So how should we structure that? If we want to, maybe for now, can we send it to one model? Let's do OpenAI, message a model. Okay, message a model, and then we're going to take the prompt. It's going to be an expression. Okay. Model, I don't know what would be a good model. Let's start with 4.0. I know we shouldn't do that, but let's just start with it for now and then we'll upgrade. But let's find a good prompt. So I think a good prompt would be something like, you are two experts, William and Candace. I don't know. William and Candace. Okay, you are both extremely well studied in the following topic. The topic of T-Rex versus grizzly bear. Why not? It's an academic pursuit. You are both extremely well studied in the topic of, okay. Generate a dialectic between the two, discussing the topic. Ensure that it gives insight into the topic and results in some agreed upon conclusion. I wonder, can we make it, okay, return the result as a list of objects, as a JSON list of objects. Hold on, let's say it like this. Return the conversation as a JSON matching the following type. And then, like, you know, what the type would be is like speaker name string. I don't know, we'll say call it response string. All right. Return only the JSON, nothing else. All right. Let's do it. Execute the step. This should take a little bit. Now I think what we need to do is like for each. I don't know if in the 20 minutes I'm going to get to a point. I don't know if you can concatenate. I don't know about that. Let's see how well that goes. This is going to be content. All right, so it is good. I can't actually see the full content. So maybe I can go JSON. How's it look? Okay. So then I wonder, I've never actually tried to do this with N8N, but now can we take the content and we want to parse JSON, okay? So can we like parse JSON or, I wonder how we would do that. I think ChatGPT is always nice. Let's move it up here. Do parse JSON in N8N, is that a thing? I don't know. Maybe. We'll find out. Use the set node or function node. Add a function node. Okay. Just use JavaScript. Maybe I can add a function. Go over here. Function node. Run custom Python code. JavaScript. We want to do like, yeah, but how does it do it here? It returns. Okay. Okay. Return. What does it do? Okay. JSON. Then we do like const parsed equals JSON dot parse content here. Okay. And then how are we looking for this? I don't know if we need to do all that, but let's just execute step. How are we looking? Come on. Error. A JSON property isn't an object. Let's point to an object. And what would that? What if we just did parsed? Would it be better off? There we go. Nice. Okay. 8 items. Okay, cool. Starting to look good. 8 items. So then now what happens? 8 items. 8 items. Let's do 11 lab. Well, I think we need to loop. We need to loop over items. Okay. And it's like code. Ooh, we need 8 of these though. Why is there only 1 here? Loop over code. Parameter settings. I don't really know how to. Parameters, options. Okay, batch size. Yeah, I don't need to do that. But let's. How do I? Like this basically. I need to run over. I need to loop over this. So I don't like for each. I don't know the easiest way to do that. Loop over item. What happens if I do this? Loop. What happens if I test this? What happens? Execute step. Loop branch. Okay. And then so it's only 1. It says 1 item, but what if I execute step again? Alright, let's see if we get this to. So what I want to do is like if speaker name, if speaker name is equal to William, all right, true branch, what we'll do if it's true, no. Either way we want to do that, so can you just go away for now? Thanks. So if it's true, then we want to go to 11 labs, and then 11 labs, convert text to speech. Obviously, we want to do the response. Okay. Voice is going to be Drew. Okay. Additional options. Now I wonder, we'll figure that out at the end. There's got to be a way to combine it all at the end. So 11 labs account, speech, text to speech. Let's say here. Let's see how he does. Just want to hear him speak real quick. Okay, download. Let's do this again.
Let's begin with scale. Tyrannosaurus rex was approximately 40 feet long and could weigh up to 9 tons. A grizzly bear, by comparison, tops out at around 200 pounds and on its hind legs may reach 10 feet. There is a staggering size difference to contend with in any hypothetical confrontation.
Okay, sure. I don't know where that was just playing at. I wish I did so I could stop that because I'm going to need to stop that again. But okay, for now, cool story. That works. I think either way it goes on to done, right? I don't know. Like the loop. Oh, maybe I should have deleted that. Okay. Replace me. I need them both to go into here though. So is there some way I can add you? And then here is also 11. There's a better way to do that, but let's not worry about that for now. Okay. Convert text to speech. Text to speech. Okay, we'll want to do this. And then for this person, we're going to choose, let's say Anna. I don't know what Anna sounds like, but let's stick with Anna. She also can go here either way. Let's make this look a little nicer. That doesn't actually look nicer, does it? Okay, we'll say like this. Okay, so then now what happens if the done, don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know the easiest way to like combine them though. Maybe we can't for now. Maybe we just have to accept that, and that seems pretty okay. Let's see what happens if we run the whole thing. Execute the whole workflow. Oh, I need to execute it. Let's see. Okay, so it's gonna call OpenAI. Okay, that's one. Okay, two. Okay, maybe I'll pause this. It's gonna do 8 times. I'm gonna pause it just to keep the video short, but it looks like it's definitely doing its on.